Hello you guys, it's Shaina Marie again. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a twist yoga flow, and we will be moving at a little bit of a quicker pace. This is a Vinyasa style flow, so if you know that Vinyasa in particularly at that pace is a little bit difficult for you, try not to get discouraged. We all need something to work up towards, right? So you don't need anything. If you do have a block, grab it because you may want to use it, but you can perfectly well do this flow without one. We're gonna get started on our mats right away seated. You can cross your legs, just take an easy seat, whatever feels nice right now. Maybe bringing your palms to your knees and just starting by softening your shoulders away from your ears. Drop your elbows down and find length in your spine, sitting deep into your sit bones. Take a deep inhale, fill up your lungs, expanding your breath outward. And exhaling, drawing it in, exhausting the breath, imagining your navel pulling towards your spine. And again, a nice deep conscious inhale to fill up. And exhaling, sigh it out. Slowly letting it go and pulling in. Taking a few more conscious breaths just like that. I want you to feel yourself softening into this space and just collecting whatever conscious stream of thoughts are going through your brain right now. If there's anything heavy or particularly consuming in your mind, maybe just let that flutter away and set it aside for now. We don't need to be thinking too much, and we don't need to be exhausting ourselves mentally throughout this practice. Just allow yourself to breathe and move, and just slowly letting go with each exhale, each movement, giving yourself space to just move and breathe. Take one more deep breath here and exhale it out. You can extend your legs out in front of you. Take your left foot in and step it outside of your right thigh. Take a deep inhale, stretch your arms up over your head. And on your exhale, twist to your left, grabbing a hold of the outside of that thigh with your right hand. And then just lifting your spine up. You can take those left fingertips behind you to prop and just push yourself to lengthen your spine. Maybe a soft gaze off of that left shoulder. Take a couple breaths here. And slowly unwinding, bringing yourself back through center. You can unwind the leg, pulling that right knee into your chest to step it outside your left thigh. And again, inhale to lift your chest up. Exhaling, twisting to your right, grabbing a hold of that right leg. Maybe the right fingertips prop behind you to lift your chest up. A soft gaze off that right shoulder. Take a couple breaths. And slowly pulling yourself back through center. You can extend that right leg out and just wiggle the feet and slowly crawl your way up to a tabletop pose, hands and knees. When you find table, take a deep breath in to lift your chest and let your belly fall towards the earth. And exhaling to round your spine, tucking your chin and pushing the ground away to lengthen your arms. Taking another cat-cow just like that. Inhale to lift up. Let your ribs dip down. Squeeze the shoulders back. Exhaling to round that spine, tucking the chin and growing the arms long. Take a couple more cat-cows just like that, letting yourself warm up your spine. Finding breath with movement. If you want another creative shape or stretch here, take it. And slowly pulling yourself back through a neutral table. Take your hands a big step forward, curl your toes under, and lift your hips up and back to a downward facing dog position. Take a deep inhale here and just walk out your knees in your down dog, letting your hamstrings stretch out. I want you to spread your fingertips apart and then slowly just turn the eye of your inner elbows forward. Drop your neck And feel your shoulder blades pull apart and lengthen the sides of your body. So lots of actions there, but think sit bones to the top of the ceiling. Hugging those ribs in, take a breath. Sigh it out, exhale. And slowly roll your way forward, all the way to a plank position. Keep pushing the ground away in your plank. Puff your shoulder blades up like we did in cat pose, and then just drag your tailbone back towards your heels. Take a deep inhale here, lifting your left leg up, my apologies. And on your exhale, drag that left knee to your right upper arm, squeezing it tight. Step back to plank. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, knee to left upper arm, squeeze it tight. Step back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, squeeze it to your left upper arm tight. Step back one more time, right leg up. Exhale, squeeze it, left upper arm tight. Step back, plank pose. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Whew. Settling in again, let those arms lengthen and sending your sit bones up high. Take a deep inhale, softening once again. And slowly feeling each vertebrae at a time rolling forward to a plank pose. Push the ground away, dig deep, and inhale that left leg up. Exhaling, knee to right upper arm squeeze. Step back, inhale right leg up. Exhale, knee left upper arm squeeze. Step back, inhale left leg. Exhale, knee right upper arm. Step back, last time, inhale right leg. Exhale, knee left upper arm. Step back, plank pose, dig deep, push down. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, sigh it out, exhale. Soften your knees, lengthen the arms. And a deep breath in, rise to your tippy toes. Look forward in between your thumbs. Exhaling, step or float to the top of your mat. Folding forward in Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your chest halfway, lengthen that spine. Exhale, emptying, folding it in. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reach tall. Exhaling, drag hands through your center, grounding here. Inhale, fingertips reach, root down. Exhaling, fold forward, softening deep. Inhale, lift the heart halfway, lengthen that spine. Exhale, step your right foot back. Tap your knee to the earth. Inhale, low lunge, fingertips reach. Squeeze up the inner thighs and drag that left thigh bone back. Take an inhale, fingertips stretch up. Exhaling, right hand to earth. Breathe in, left fingertips to sky. Take an inhale, push down into that right hand. Exhaling, turn down. Plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Deep breath in plank, squeeze your belly. Rock forward and lower all the way to the earth, nice and slow. Bring hands behind your back to clasp. Drag your knuckles down. Inhale, lift your chest, arms, legs up. Shalabhasana with a bind, breathe in. Exhaling, release. Plant your palms, push up, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, right leg stretches back. Exhaling, drag knee to your chest. Squeeze it nice and tight. Round your spine like cat pose. Take a breath. Exhaling, step lightly forward. Lower your back knee. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reaching tall. Hug your ribs in. Make yourself nice and long. Exhaling, left hand to earth. Breathe in, right fingertips to sky. Take an inhale. Exhaling, turn the chest down. Pick that back foot up and step it forward to fold Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, empty, fold it in. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reaching tall. Exhaling, palms press, finding your center. Breathe here. Inhale, fingertips reach, root down. Exhaling, fold forward, softening in. Breathe in, lift the heart halfway, lengthen that spine. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower the knee to the earth. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reach tall. Squeeze your inner thighs, take a breath. Exhaling, left hand down. Inhale, right fingers to sky. Take an inhale. Exhaling, plant your palms, step back, plank pose. Strong breath in plank. Rock forward to your tippy toes and lower all the way to the ground. Clasp hands behind your back. Drag your knuckles down. Inhale, Shalabhasana. Lift chest, arms, legs up. Exhaling, lower. Plant your palms, push up. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg stretches back. Exhaling, drag knee to your chest. Squeeze it tight. Push the ground away. Step forward. Lower your back knee. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reaching tall. Squeeze up those inner thighs. Take a breath. Exhaling, right hand to earth. Inhale, left hand to sky. Deep breath. And exhale, turn the chest down. Step that right foot forward and fold Uttanasana. Inhale, lift your heart halfway, lengthen. Exhale, emptying, softening those knees. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reaching tall. Exhaling, grab opposite elbows. Stretch up, nice and long. And exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale through center, lengthen. Exhaling, side bend left, pulling on that elbow. Inhale through center, stretch your arms. Exhaling, fold forward, soften your hips. Breathe in, lift, halfway lengthen that spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, plank pose. Push the ground away and drag your heart forward, lowering slowly all the way to the ground. Squeeze elbows into your sides, drag your shoulders back. Inhale, cobra, lift your chest up. Take a breath here. And exhaling, lower. Curl toes under, push up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in down dog. Stretch your arms long. Rise to your tippy toes, look in between the thumbs. Exhaling, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, lift your heart halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Breathe in, stretch tall, root down. Exhaling, grab opposite elbows. Stretch up, side bend to your right, pulling on the elbow. Inhale through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale through center, root down into the feet. Exhaling, fold forward, soften those hips. Inhale, lift, halfway lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, plank pose. Pushing the ground away, drag your chest forward with those palms and lower slowly to the earth. Squeeze elbows into your sides and pull your shoulders down. Inhale, cobra, lift your chest up. So you're spiraling those elbows in to hug into your ribs. Exhaling, lower, curl toes under. You can go the push-up route. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in down dog. Stretch your arms long. Rise to your tippy toes. Look in between your thumbs. Exhaling, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, lift, halfway lengthen that spine. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back, Uttanasana, fingertips reach. So I want you to drag that tailbone underneath you and then hug your rib cage in. Sit deeper into your chair and spiral those pinkies in. Take a breath, look up. Exhaling, fold forward, soften your knees. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen that spine. Exhale, plant your hands, plank pose. Drag your chest forward. You can lower the knees if you need to, or halfway down, chaturanga. Inhaling, pull heart forward and through, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg stretches back, no time to waste. Exhaling, pull knee to right upper arm, squeeze it tight. Inhale, reach back, lengthen. Exhaling, step forward. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Inhale, high lunge, fingertips reach. Dig your feet down, and I want you to act like you're ripping your mat in half with your feet. Scissor your inner thighs and pull that left hip back. Take a breath, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, open arm twist to your left. Dig deep, taking that left hand back. Open arm twist, lengthen that spine. And inhale back through center, reach tall. Exhaling, plant your hands. Step back, plank pose. Drag that heart forward, taking your own variation or chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg stretches back, nice and long. Exhaling, knee to left upper arm, squeeze it tight. Inhale through center, lengthen the leg. Exhaling, hug knee to your heart. Step lightly forward. Stay on the ball of your back foot, digging in. Breathe in, fingertips reach, high lunge. Squeeze up the inner thighs, and again, drag that right thigh back. And exhale, open arm twist to your right. Long arms here, take a breath, stomping into that front foot. And inhale back through center, reach tall. Exhaling, plant your hands. Step back, plank pose. Drag the chest forward, lower, halfway down. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog. Exhale, pull up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, sigh it out. Inhale, rise to your tippy toes, look forward. Exhale, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Inhale, fingertips to sky, reaching tall. Exhale, pull hands through heart, grounding here. Breathe in, fingertips reach. Bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Spiral those pinkies in and open your palms towards the ceiling. I want you to sit deeper into your chair and squeeze those inner thighs nice and tight. Take a breath in. And exhaling, straighten the legs, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, plank pose. Drag the chest forward, lower halfway. Inhale, lift your chest, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath, left leg lifts. No time to waste. Exhaling, knee to right upper arm squeeze. This should be familiar to you now. Inhale, reach the heel back. Exhaling, step forward. Dig into the ball of the back foot. Breathe in, high lunge. Take a breath. Long sides. Exhaling, open arm twist to your left. Breathe in, dig into that back foot. And inhale, fingertips long. Exhaling, plant your palms. Wash it away. Come forward to your tippy toes. Lower halfway. Squeeze those elbows. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, use your core, downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg stretches back. Exhaling, knee to left, upper arm squeeze. Inhale, lengthen, one-legged dog. Exhale, hug knee to chest. Step lightly forward. Staying on the ball of that back foot. Inhale, high lunge, reach your fingertips. Exhaling, squeeze the inner thighs, open arm twist to your right. Take a breath, maybe deepen that twist. And inhale back through center. Exhaling, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose, your variation or chaturanga. Inhaling, pull heart forward and through, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, sigh it out. And inhale, rise to your tippy toes, look in between your thumbs. Exhaling, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, lift your chest halfway, lengthen. Exhale, emptying, Uttanasana, fold in. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reach it tall. Exhaling, drag hands through heart, grounding at your center. Inhale, fingertips reach. Bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Take a breath here, squeeze up your inner thighs, and then drag that tailbone underneath you. Spiral those pinkies in and look up, take a breath. Exhaling, hands to heart, staying in that chair pose, and bring your left elbow to right thigh. Push down into the palms to lift your chest up and open to your right. Take a breath. And inhale back through center, stretch your fingertips. Exhaling, hands to heart, right elbow, left side twist. And push into those palms again to open your heart up to the left side. Keep those inner thighs squeezing. Inhale through center, find length. Exhaling, fold forward, straighten your legs. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, plank pose. Push the ground away, strong plank. Come forward, lower halfway. Inhale, pull heart forward and through, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to be cueing chaturanga for this entire class for the rest of it. If you want to take shalabhasana or locust or cobra, feel free. There's no reason to do every chaturanga, right? We don't need to push ourselves to a point that we're not ready for. And breathing in your down dog, reach your left leg back. On your exhale, bring your knee to your right upper arm. This might be your stopping point. We're hovering that knee towards the right upper arm. If you have a little bit of strength, or a little bit more strength, I should say, dig deep and straighten that leg out to your right side. Take a breath here and pivot that back foot flat. Keep hovering that left leg and inhale, right leg lifts up. Take a breath, dig your heels, spread your toes. And then exhale, drop that foot to the earth, fall in triangle, breathe in, lift those fingertips up. And let's reverse all those actions. Pick your foot up, hover it deep, and exhale, hands to earth. Keep hovering that leg. Bend your knee, hug it to that right elbow, and then inhale, one-legged dog stretch back. Oof, right? Exhaling, pull knee to chest, squeeze tight, step forward. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana 2, fingertips reach. Take a breath here. Exhaling, left forearm, left thigh, push down, and inhale your right arm over the head. Long line of energy from heel to fingertips. Exhaling, straighten your front leg. Pull that left thigh back. Fingertips to earth or shin. Breathe in, Trikonasana, right fingertips to sky. Exhaling, soften your front knee. Start dragging your back foot forward and up for half moon. Again, inhale, turn your pelvis open to your right. Dig your heel back and spread your toes apart. Take a breath here, right fingertips to sky. Exhaling, turn your chest down. Standing splits, leg goes long. Take a breath. And exhale, find lightness in your right toes. Step them all the way back, staying on the ball of the foot. Right hand to earth. Breathe in, left fingertips to sky. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, I want you to pull that left foot back until the toes face the side of your mat. So you can comfortably put the foot flat and your toes are facing the left side of your mat. Take a breath here. On your exhale, sink to the pinky edge of your right foot and then come all the way down to your mats. Beautiful, right? Nice and pretty. And then push down. Inhale, lift those hips back up. Left arm over the head. And exhaling, drop it down again. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up, stretch long. Exhale, drop it down. Keep breathing. Inhale up. Exhaling, turn your chest forward. Plant your hands, plank pose. Wash it away, come forward, lower halfway. Inhale, lift your chest up, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, rise to your tippy toes, look forward. Exhaling, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, lift, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, let it go. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reach them tall. Exhaling, drag hands through heart, grounding here. Inhale, arms reach up. Bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Drag that tailbone underneath you and hug the ribs in. Take a breath. Exhaling, palms to heart. Left elbow, right thigh twist. Push those palms into each other as you open your chest up towards your right. Take a breath, push down. And inhale back through center, stretch long. Exhaling, hands to heart. Right elbow, left thigh twist. Push into those palms to open your heart up. Take a breath. And inhale through center, stretch long. This time, we're gonna pick those heels up. Sweep your arms along your sides and start diving your nose towards the earth. I want you to straighten your legs and think sit bones to the ceiling as you dive your nose further for diver's pose. Take a breath here. When you can't dive any further, come to a tiny spot. Plant your palms on the earth. And then bring your knees high up on your upper arms. So you're squeezing those upper arms nice and tight. This might be your first stopping point. It might just be a little stretch for you. If you want to move a little further, keep squeezing those upper arms and lift your butt up. Take a breath here and lightly start rocking your weight forward. This could be your second stopping point. If you want to go even further, pick one foot up. Maybe pick two up for Bakasana or crow pose. Take a breath here. Keep pushing your palms down. Exhaling, step, float. Whatever you got to do, back to plank or chaturanga. Inhaling, lift your chest up, dog. Drag the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Take a breath in. Let it out, exhale. Softening once again. Inhaling, right leg stretches back. Exhale, knee to left upper arm, squeeze. We're hovering that knee and then extending the leg out. If you want to go further, take a breath here and inhale, left fingertips to sky. That foot is still hovering. Exhaling, drop it to the earth. Inhale, fall in triangle, lift up in with the hips. And let's reverse all those actions. Pick your foot up, hover. Exhale, turn the chest down, palm plants. Bend your knee, tap it to that left arm. And inhale, one-legged dog, reach back. Woo, we're here again. Exhaling, step forward. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana 2, fingertips reach. Dig your heels down and feel your inner thighs squeeze nice and tight. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and take a breath. Exhaling, right forearm, right thigh. Inhale, left fingertips over the head. Long line of energy from heel to fingertips. Take a breath in. Exhaling, straighten your front leg. Pull that right thigh back. Fingertips to earth or shin. Breathe in, left fingertips to sky. Take an inhale. Exhaling, soften your front leg. Start shifting your weight forward, pulling your back foot forward and up for half moon. Dig your heel back and spread your toes apart. Breathe that left arm to the sky. If you want to add a little extra, you can always hover those right fingertips off the earth, using your side body to hold you up. And exhale, turn your chest down. Standing splits, heel to sky lengthens. This is where we get funky. Find lightness in that back foot and step all the way back. Bring your left palm to the earth. Inhale, right fingertips to sky. Start walking that right foot back until you can face your toes comfortably towards the right side of your mat. So you're at this nice table shape with your leg, or L shape. And exhale, let's sink our hips down. And push down, inhale, back up, arm over the head. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale up, we're getting a nice IT massage or IT band stretch. Exhale down. And inhale back up, find length. Exhaling, turn your chest down, plant your palm. Breathing in plank pose, come forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, side out, exhale. Inhaling, rise to your tippy toes, look forward. Exhale, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, lift, halfway lengthen. Exhale, emptying, folded in. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reach tall. Exhaling, pull hands through heart, finding your center, breathe here. Inhale, fingertips reach, bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Dig that tailbone back and squeeze up your ribs again, take a breath. Exhaling, hands to heart, left elbow, right thigh twist. Pushing into those palms to lift your chest up and open to your right. Again, if you have the space, you can stretch those left fingertips to the earth and breathe your right fingertips to sky. Take an inhale here and slowly reversing, coming back through center. Inhale, Utkatasana, fingertips reach. Exhaling, hands to heart, right elbow, left thigh twist. Digging into those palms to open your heart up. Maybe that right hand stretches down and you breathe your left arm to sky, deepening that twist. Take a breath. And inhale back through center, reach, reach, reach. Exhaling, fold forward, soften in. Inhale, lift your heart halfway, lengthen that spine. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Drag the chest forward, squeeze those elbows lower halfway. Inhale, lift your chest up dog, draw the shoulders back. Exhaling, pull up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Soften your facial features. Inhaling, left leg lifts up. Same thing, you should be familiar. Exhaling, knee to right, upper arm squeeze. We're hovering that knee and then stretching the leg out if you have room here. And inhale that right arm to sky. Take a breath. Exhaling, plant the foot on the earth and inhale, fall in triangle, lift up, pushing into that left palm. Exhale, turn your chest down. Hover that leg, bend your knee and take it up and back to downward facing dog or one-legged dog. Exhale, pull knee in. Step wide on your mat. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana, 1, fingers forward and up. You want your feet to be a little bit wider so that your pelvis can square as much as available with the top of your mat. Pull that left hip back and squeeze up your inner thighs. Take a breath. Exhaling, clasp hands behind your back. Drag your knuckles down to open your heart up towards the ceiling. And exhale, straighten your front leg. Pull the hip back and fold halfway forward. Think long spine here as you energetically drag that left heel back. Take a breath. Exhaling, release the bind. Bring your right fingertips to earth. Take your left thumb and just plug it into your hip crease, pulling it back. And then inhale, left fingertips to sky for revolved triangle. Take a breath here, squeeze your inner thighs and pull that left hip back. Exhaling, soften your front knee. Start shifting this whole shape forward to pick your back foot up. Right fingers to earth. Inhale, left fingertips to sky, revolved half moon. If you have a block, this would be a perfect time to place that right hand on it. Take a breath here. And inhale, back through center. Standing splits, heel to sky, lengthen. Exhaling, start pulling that knee in towards your chest. Slowly bringing it all the way up to standing. Inhale, majorette, fingertips reach. Take a breath here. Exhaling, left fingertips to right knee. Take a moment to lift your chest up. Squeeze your inner thighs and again, pull that right hip back to plug it in. And inhale, right fingertips back. Maybe gazing off them if you can find that balance. And inhale back through center, reach your fingertips. Dig your heel forward, stretch that leg long. Plug the hip in. Exhaling like a pendulum all the way down and back to standing splits. If you want to go a handstand route or take some tiny hops, feel free. Or I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Again, your practice, your choice today. Nothing is mandatory here. Take a deep breath in. Rise to your tippy toes, look forward. Exhaling, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, lift your chest halfway, lengthen. Exhale, emptying, fold it in. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reach them tall. Exhaling, drag hands through your heart, grounding at your center. Breathe in, fingertips reach. Bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana. We're moving along now. Squeeze your belly in and drag your tailbone down and back. Take a breath. Exhaling, hands to heart. Left elbow, right thigh twist. We should be very familiar now. Press your palms down. If you have the space, extend that left arm down. And breathe your right fingertips to sky. Take an inhale. And slowly drawing back through center. Reach, reach, reach. Exhaling, hands to heart. Right elbow, left thigh twist. Pushing into those palms, open your heart up, take a breath. Maybe that right hand extends down and breathe your left fingers to sky. And inhale, pull back through center. Again, we're gonna lift those heels up, sweep our arms along our sides as we straighten our legs up and dive our nose towards the earth. Think sit bones to the ceiling as you dive even further and take a breath. When you can't dive anymore, come down to a tiny squat, planting your palms. This is where you make your own decisions here. Squeeze your upper arms. This could be your stopping point today. Or if you want to move further, you can shift your weight forward. This is your second stopping point. If you want to go even deeper, maybe you pick one foot up, maybe two for full Bakasana or crow pose. Take a breath in, squeeze your big toes together. Exhaling, step or float back to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up, dog. Drag the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, right leg stretches back. Exhaling, knee to left upper arm squeeze. We're hovering again. Extend that leg out, hover the foot, and inhale, left arm to sky. Drop the foot to the earth, breathe in, fall in triangle, lift up. And exhale, hover the foot. Turn your chest down to plant the palm. Bend your knee, tap it to your left arm, and inhale, stretch your leg back long. Woo. Exhaling, knee pulls in. Step wide on your mat. Pivoting your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana, 1, fingertips reach. Digging into that front knee, I want you to feel the hip pull back. Take an inhale, stretch tall. Exhaling, hands clasp behind the back. Drag your knuckles down and open your heart up. Take a breath in. And exhale, straighten your front leg. Pull the hip back, fold halfway forward. Squeezing your inner thighs and energetically dragging that right heel back to find that nice stretch. And exhale, let's bring left fingertips to earth. Take your right thumb, plug it into your hip crease to pull it back. And inhale, revolve triangle. You could always take that back foot further forward if you need to. If you have a block, you can place that left hand on it. Take a breath here, look up. Exhaling, let's bring that whole shape forward. Slight bend to your front knee as you pick your back foot up. Inhale, revolved half moon. Take a breath, spread your toes, reach your heel. Exhaling, chest turns down. Standing splits, find length. Slowly start to pull that knee in towards your chest, coming all the way up to standing majorette. Dig your heels, spread your toes. Squeeze your inner thighs and pull the hip back. Exhaling, right fingertips to left knee. Lift your chest up and slowly just turn it back. Stretching those left fingertips long. Take a breath here, lift up. And inhale, turn back through center, find balance. Kick that left heel forward, spread your toes towards your face and reach your heel. Exhaling like a pendulum all the way down and back to standing splits, find length. Step back, plank pose. Washing it away, come forward, lower halfway. Woo. Inhaling, lift your chest up, dog. Exhale, pull the belly up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Collecting those conscious thoughts again. Maybe throwing a little more away so we can finish this practice with an open and receiving mind. Take an inhale, rise to your tippy toes, look forward. Exhaling, come through all the way to your backs. Woo. Take a breath here, stretch your legs out long. And inhale your arms up over your head. I want you to pull your shoulders off the earth so that they're kind of hovering and your belly is squeezing in. Hover your feet off the earth and take a breath as you feel your tailbone and your whole spine draw towards the earth. Inhale your right leg up long. Exhaling, take both hands off to your right side. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhaling, left leg up. Take both hands off to your left side. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, right leg. Let's find a little rhythm here. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Keep finding length. Inhale. Exhale, left. We got 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale, right. Find that breath. Inhale. Exhale, left. Last round. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, find length. Exhaling, release. All the way to the earth. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Pull those knees into your chest. Squeeze them nice and tight. Give them thanks. And rock your way forward all the way up to a plank pose. You can take your vinyasa with chaturanga or cobra or locust, or I'll meet you downward facing dog. Whew. Take a breath in, sigh it out. Inhaling, rise to your tippy toes, look forward. Exhale, step or float, top of mat. We have one last little flow here before we stretch, and then I'll let you go. Inhaling, lift your chest halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it and release. Inhale, arms reach up, stretch tall. Exhaling, drag your hands through your heart, grounding at your center. Bring your feet together and turn both knees towards the right corner of your mat. I'm gonna face you so you can see me. So you're turning both knees towards the right corner of your mat, okay? Come down to a tiny little squat and place both your hands onto the left side of your thigh, of your left thigh. I want you to feel that contact between your left leg and your right upper arm, okay? Bring your hands shoulder distance apart. So I'm gonna turn a little so you can see me. Bring them shoulder distance apart and squeeze your elbows towards each other. This could be your first stopping point. If you want to go a little further, start bending your elbows and shifting your weight forward. This could be your second stopping point with toes down. Keep squeezing those elbows in. Make sure that left palm is firmly pressing. Maybe the toes pick up for side crow. Take a breath here, keep squeezing those elbows, lift your chest up. And exhaling, drop down, straighten your legs, fold forward, let it hang. And sway from side to side, taking a moment. And let your head drop. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, drag hands through heart, grounding here. Let's do a second side. Turn your knees towards the left corner of your mat. Zip your inner thighs together and come down to a tiny squat. Your heels should pick up. Bring your hands to your right side of your right thigh this time. So fingertips are spread wide, and I want you to feel the contact between your left leg and your left upper arm. Or your right leg and your left upper arm, my left and right, you guys. Turn those inner elbows forward and then start to squeeze them towards each other. Slowly rock your weight forward. Maybe this is your stopping point here. If you want to go further, keep rocking forward, forward, forward. Maybe the toes pick up for side crow. Take a breath for Parsvabhakasana. Breathe here. Keep pushing that left hand down. And exhaling, let it go. Straighten your legs, fold forward at the top of your mat. Sway from side to side. Take a moment to just breathe. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhaling, plant your hands. We're washing it away. Come forward, lower halfway. Inhaling, lift your chest up, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg stretches back. Exhaling, bend your knee, open your hip, look under that left arm. Heel to butt, maybe that right heel picks up to find a little length here. And inhale through center, stretch long. Exhaling, step forward. Dig into the ball of your back foot, breathe in, high lunge, fingertips reach. Dig into the ball of that back foot and squeeze up your inner thighs. On your exhale, straighten your front leg. Pull your left hip back and bring your chest forward. So I want you to find length in your spine. If you have the space, pick your front toes up and reach them towards your face. Pull that left hip back and squeeze up those inner thighs. Take a breath in. Exhaling, bend your front knee. Inhale, fingertips to sky, high lunge. Exhaling, hands to heart, right elbow, left thigh twist. You might stay here, just pressing into those palms, or if you have the space, reach those right fingertips to the earth. And inhale your left fingertips to sky, revolve lunge, take a breath, pull that left hip back. Exhaling, take that whole shape forward, picking that back foot up, inhale, revolve, half moon. Take a deep breath here. Exhaling, turn your chest down to warrior three. Reach your heels, spread your toes, and find length in your spine. If you want to add extra, you can always reach those fingertips forward. Exhaling, pull your right knee in towards your chest. Coming all the way up to standing, inhale, majorette, fingertips reach. If you want to, you can go that route that we did last time, left hand to right knee. Or if you want to go a little deeper, bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot. And then lift your spine up tall. Kick your heel out, forward, hug your inner thighs, and then imagine that right hip wrapping down. Breathe here, lift your chest. Inhale, right fingertips back. Find a little balance, don't fall over like I just did. Lift here, dig into that left foot. And slowly pulling back through center. Keep that leg nice and straight. Exhaling, pendulum your way all the way down and back. You can go your handstand route again, or I'll meet you downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Rise to your tippy toes, look forward. Last push here. Exhaling, step or float, top of mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, fingertips to sky, reach them tall. Exhaling, drag hands through heart, grounding at your center. Turn both knees towards the right side of your mat. Again, let's squeeze those inner thighs. Come down to a tiny squat. Bring both hands to your left side. So again, find your practice today. You might just stay here and play a little bit with leaning forward. If you're into side crow, I want you to lean all the way forward, picking those feet up, okay? Squeeze your elbows. If you have the space, maybe that left leg extends forward and you extend that right leg back. For Ekapada Kundinasana 1, take a breath, keep squeezing those elbows, whatever variation you're at. And exhaling, unwind. Standing at the top of your mat, fold forward. Grab opposite elbows, sway from side to side. And release, fold forward. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Last try here. Let's take knees to our left side of our mat. Come down to a tiny little squat. Bring hands to your right side. So feel that contact between left leg and left upper arm and right leg. Squeeze those elbows together, fingertips spread wide. Slowly start to rock forward. If you have the space, pick those feet up. And if you want to go even further, keep squeezing those elbows, extend right leg forward, left leg back. Take a breath wherever you're at, lift your heart up. Exhaling, release. Fold forward at the top of your mat, letting it go. Sometimes we get so overcome by doing these crazy yoga postures that we forget that this is not about just one posture. The practice of yoga is about the whole practice in itself, not just one thing, not just one goal or one accomplishment. Let yourself go. Let go of any frustrations that arose. And inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Exhaling, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Drag your heart forward, lower halfway. Inhaling, lift your chest up, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, look under that right arm. Inhale, back through center, leg on straight. Exhaling, step forward. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Inhale, high lunge, fingertips reach. Take a breath. Exhaling, straighten your front leg. Pull that right hip back. Fold forward. Find length in your spine as you energetically pull that right heel back. Take a breath. Exhaling, bend your front knee. Inhale, fingertips to sky, high lunge. Squeeze up those inner thighs. Exhaling, hands to heart. Left elbow, right thigh twist. Pushing into those palms to lift your heart up and open to your right. If you have the space, extend your left arm down and inhale the right fingertips over the head. Exhaling, shift your weight forward. Picking that back foot up. Inhale, revolve to half moon. Take a breath. Exhaling, chest turns down. Breathing in warrior 3. Stretch your heel long, spread your toes, and lift your spine up. And exhale, pull that heel in. Again, we can go right hand to left knee, or maybe right hand to outside of left foot. Take a breath, lift your chest up, and pull that left hip down. Extend the leg out, plugging the hip in, and maybe those left fingertips extend back. Take a breath, lift your heart up, and slowly bringing your way back through center. Find balance, kick your heel out. Exhaling, wash it away, standing splits. If you want to, take a few tiny hops for a little handstand action, or I'll meet you downward facing dog. Your choice today. Take a breath in, sigh it out. Inhale, rise to your tippy toes, look forward. Exhaling, come through all the way to your seats. We've made it. Our last few stretches. Grounding yourself once again into your mat, maybe scooping that flesh out from your sit bones. I want you to take your left leg and place it in front of your right leg. Your shins should be parallel to each other. So take your knees and zip them in. If this is already feeling like a good stretch for you, stay right here. If you want to go a little deeper, you can take that left foot and place it on top of the right knee for a fire log fold. That knee might hover a little, it's okay, just as long as it doesn't hurt. Take a breath, lift your chest up. And exhaling, just fold lightly forward. Over the hip creases, letting your head fall last. Relax that outer left thigh. Feel your spine extending. Taking a few breaths here, letting gravity just pull you down. And slowly pull your chest back up. Let's switch sides, bringing that right leg in front of the left. Zipping those knees together. Again, if you want to go extra, right foot on top of left knee. Lift our chest up nice and high, lengthen that spine, and just fold lightly forward. Feeling that outer hip stretch. One more breath. And slowly lifting your chest up, bringing yourself all the way down onto your back. And just see how our time was doing. Bring your arms along your sides, let your shoulders fall down. Take a breath here, fill up your lungs. Your feet should be pulled in, hip distance apart. And on your exhale, just feel your whole back drag towards the earth. Again, fill up your lungs, expand. And exhale, drag your whole spine, flattening it into the ground. Start to lift your hips and your ribs up. You can walk those shoulder blades underneath you, maybe clasping the hands behind the back. Digging into your heels, lift your chest up nice and high. Squeeze your butt and squeeze your inner thighs into bridge pose. Take a breath here. Maybe you even support your hips a little bit with your thumbs. And exhaling, lowering to the earth. Sway the knees from side to side. Pulling back through center. Breathe here. I'm going to cue Urdhva Dhanurasana or full wheel pose. If that's not in your practice yet, just take bridge again, okay? Otherwise, take a breath in. Exhaling, flatten that whole back towards the earth. Slowly start to pick hips and ribs up. If you're going to bridge, you can walk those shoulder blades underneath you. If you're going to full Urdhva, place your hands beside your head or your ears. Face your fingertips towards your feet. Hug your elbows inward. Dig into your feet, dig into your palms as you push yourself all the way up. Feel your elbows drawing towards each other and your shoulders opening. If your spine feels super clenched, pick your heels up. This might be cheating, but that's okay. Take a few breaths wherever you're at today. And exhaling, lower head, shoulders to the earth. Again, sway knees from side to side. Coming back through center, pull those knees into your chest. We're going to grab the insides of the feet and open our hips up wide, or our feet up wide. Think tailbone to the floor as you come into your happy baby. Maybe rocking from side to side, massaging that spine. Keep opening those hips up and letting them be nice and soft. If you would like to go a little further, you can always straighten those legs in your happy baby, bringing yourself to a little deeper stretch. Take a few breaths here. And exhaling, pulling back through center. Extend your left leg out. Extend your right leg out. Relax your arms along your sides. Take one last breath in through the nose. Sigh it out, exhale. Relaxing your feet, your chest, your arms, your face, and enjoying a minute of Shavasana. Finding a little movement in your hands and your feet. Start to deepen your breath, filling up your lungs again. And slowly pulling your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a nice warm squeeze. Thank your body. Thank everything it did for you today. And just lightly rolling off onto whichever side, your favorite side, finding a fetal position. Maybe using that arm as a pillow. And lightly just press those top fingertips into the earth, coming all the way up to meet me in a seat. Finding an easy seat. Settling yourself in again, press your palms together and just bring your thumbs to your sternum at your heart. Lift your spine up tall and soften into it, maybe even closing the eyes. Take one last conscious breath in. And a slow, nourishing exhale. Finding that space again that you came into this practice with. Thank you for sharing your breath, your vulnerability, and your time with me today. I'm so happy you could practice today. Namaste. Thank you all. So that is our twist Vinyasa flow for today. Hopefully you twisted it out and maybe even discovered some new things about yourself or your body today. But that's it. Hopefully see you for the next video. Make sure to subscribe if you want to keep practicing with me. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.